Hi guys, and welcome to this yoga basics class for beginners. Today I will guide you through some basic yoga poses so you can get familiar with the movements. We will start in easy pose, a cross-legged position. Close your eyes here and open your palms up to the ceiling, connecting your thumb with your index finger. Stay here and focus on your inhalation and exhalation. To make it easier, maybe you want to sit on a cushion, maybe a specific yoga cushion. This helps to elongate the spine, because most of the time when we sit in easy pose, our lower spine is rounded, which is not good for our overall position. So again, close your eyes with me. This is the go-to meditation position, and we will start again to focus on our breathing. Feel the connection to the cushion, to the ground. Feel the elongation in your spine and release any tension out of your shoulders. Focus on the breath coming in through your nose and out. Become aware of the movements in your chest and of the silence around you. Deep inhalation and exhalation. Now take your cushion away, put it on the side, and meet me in a tabletop position or all fours. It's important here to keep your knees directly underneath your hips and your wrists directly underneath your shoulders. And from here, we are going to go into cat-cow. So you drop your belly, you look up and open your chest and come into cow. Inhale. On your exhale, you round your spine, suck your belly in and tuck your chin in. Cat. Inhale. Drop the belly, look up. And exhale, round the spine, tuck your chin in. Flowing through this a couple of times. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round the spine, suck your belly in. One more. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, arch your spine. Exhale, round the spine, suck your belly in. Nice. From here, come back to neutral, and we're gonna come onto our knees here. So move yourself back a bit. Put your hands onto your hips. From here, push your hips forward to the front of your mat and lean back with your upper body in the direction of your feet. Opening up your shoulders here, opening the whole front of the body. Beautiful. And stay here. This is the preparation pose for camel. So the next step would be to bring your hands onto your feet, but we will do that another time. Stay here, engage your back muscles, and then slowly bring your upper body back up and sit back onto your heels, just releasing the spine for a bit. Slowly bring your hands to the front of your mat, bring your hips forward and drop them down onto the mat, coming into Sphinx pose. So your elbows are underneath your shoulders, the rest of your body is on the mat, and you open your chest, drop your shoulders down away from the ears. This is the preparation pose for upward facing dog. and also a really gentle stretch for the abs. Whenever upward facing dog is too much for you, you can come into Sphinx pose or into Cobra, which is a slight variation of this. If you feel ready, we are going to come into full upward dog, so bring your hands underneath your shoulders, your elbows are really close to your body, and then press into your hands, open your chest, and lift your knees off of the mat. Shoulders are away from the ears, and wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. Your whole body is engaged here, especially your back muscles, and really take care to keep your knees off of the mat. Beautiful. Deep inhale here. And then exhale, bring your knees back onto the mat, send your hips back, and sit onto your heels. Coming into child's pose, release your upper body on top of your thighs, and release your head, forehead onto the mat. Your arms are extended, palms on the mat, and we are just releasing here a really nice pose to go inward. We will stay for a couple of breaths here. You can also take a variation by opening the knees out to the side to have more space for your upper body to sink down between your thighs. Focus on your inhalation and your exhalation. On your next inhale, come up into all fours, tuck your back toes, and send your hips back and up into downward facing dog. Keep your feet hip-width apart here and extend through the shoulders. And on your next inhale, step forward, coming into a seated position. Bring your hips back, feet planted onto the mat, and then roll down with your back onto the mat. Beautiful. We will come into bridge pose. Bring your hands beside your body, feet are close to your glutes, and then roll your hips up into bridge pose, really engaging your back and your glute muscles. Go as high as you can with your hips. Engage in your thighs and hold. This is the preparation pose for wheel pose, which is a bit more challenging, but it's good to practice this one first. One more deep breath here. And exhale, bring your hips back down onto the mat. Release. We will come into happy baby pose, so bring your knees in, grab the outsides of your feet, and press your feet into the direction of your mat. And open your hips out to the side. Staying for a couple of breaths. If you want, you can start rocking from side to side here if that feels good for you, massaging the spine, or just stay still in this happy baby pose. This is a beautiful pose to unwind and calm down. It's personally one of my favorite poses because I just really feel like a happy baby doing this, rocking from side to side. I hope you enjoy it just as much. And to come out of this, we're simply gonna let go of the feet, release the legs back onto the mat, and our arms next to our body, palms facing up to the ceiling, coming into Shavasana. Always the final pose of our yoga flows, corpse pose, which signifies actually the death of the ego after going through a yoga flow. And it is also really important to soak up all of the benefits that we are gifted through yoga. Never skip Shavasana. It's maybe the most important pose in all the practices. Use the time to go inward and to become aware of how you feel in your body after practicing. To come out of Shavasana, slowly move your fingers and toes, your hands and your feet, and then plant your feet onto the mat, rolling to one side of the mat. Stay for 2 deep breaths here. And then slowly press yourself up back into a cross-legged position on your mat. Bring your hands onto your knees. And then in front of your chest, thanking yourself for this beautiful practice. Thank you guys for joining me today. I will see you in our next class, and I wish you a beautiful rest of the day. Bye.